heart. Oh, then gets empty again. Better fill it up before I go. Cause I'm loving it, feeling it, touch me and being it. See what I see in it, I'm typical. Messing around with it, mix it up, go with it, flow with it, let it all go. Oh Lord, think you know what I'm like, but you don't fall, you lose control. Bittersweet melody when I dance on your fly. Cause I know what you don't, it is me you adore. Does it feel to breathe when you're dead? They never seen you out of your bed. Cut to
Welcome to Football Overseas, your ultimate destination for thrilling sports content. Brace yourselves for an exhilarating journey through the world of football and beyond. We're more than just scoreline predictions and match analysis. Get ready for a diverse range of shows designed to ignite your passion for sports. Step into the action with our lineup of shows: Champions Crystal Ball for all UEFA tournaments, Premier League Game Month Show, La Liga Game Month Show, Libertadores Vision for Copa America and Copa Libertadores, Goal Plus Africa covering AFCON and African football, Harambee Stars Unleashed predicting Kenyan national football team matches, Eurovision for European tournaments, and the Football Debate Show, your go-to for the hottest debates. And that's not all. Dive into the excitement of NHL, NBA, NFL, T20 cricket, rugby sevens, and much more. Football Overseas is your hub for a wide range of sports. Football Overseas, where passion meets sports. Join us on this thrilling journey, subscribe, engage, and be part of the excitement. Buckle up for an adrenaline-pumping ride. The game is on. Stay tuned with Football Overseas, and let's celebrate the world of sports together.
I'm alive. I can't not visible. Yeah, okay. So, hey guys, welcome to another stream on the Football Overseas YouTube channel. We are live for Game Week 21 match preview, Burnley versus Man United match preview, and I know, I know heading to this game, it's a match. Yeah, so I know heading to this game, it is a debut for Darren Fletcher as interim manager, and all I wanted to say is that Ineos did a mistake. The reason why they did the right thing sacking Ruben, but when I look at it and reflect, I know I'm anti Ruben. I know I'm against his systems. I know I'm against all that he believes in. And but again, when I look at Ruben, I saw that United improved those element of improvement, but it wasn't consistent. And also when I look at Ruben as well, he one issue with Ruben was only two things. Number one is the in-game management, and number two is the playing players out of position. But apart from that, I never blamed Ruben for any other thing, and I know the Ineos did a mistake. They didn't back him enough. They didn't sign a CM in the summer transfer window. They didn't sign a wing back for him, and you have to blame Ineos for that because they knew his system needed a wing back. They knew his system needed CMC. They knew his system needed this and this. They knew his system needed he wanted a PL proven striker. They didn't give him that, and it was It is another manager who is talented, who wasn't backed to the fullest, and instead of buying a CM, they bought attacking midfielders. Yes, we needed attacking midfielders, but we needed a CM, we needed two strikers, and we needed wing backs. They didn't get him that, and the reason why he sacked him wasn't a valid reason. I don't think I don't think it's valid enough to sack somebody just because they clash their petty ego. And if he calls you out, he was speaking the truth. How can how can you go to the January transfer window without planning to sign any players? You have already seen United is struggling in the same spot. You already see United is struggling playing his kind of system, and it, we desperately needed new players, and he didn't back him for that. So all my comment was that you know yourself, you're venom to this club, and you know what you've done. At the end of the day, the next manager of United, or whether it's Ruben or the next manager after Ruben needs to be backed, the next manager needs to be backed as well, and also he needs also owners that believe in his kind of system. He needs owners that because as well when I was looking at Ruben and his appointment, not a majority of the management was in approval of appointing Ruben. Then Ashworth wasn't in approval. He was sacked for that. And the thing I learned about Ineos is when he challenged Sir James' opinion, he was sacked for it. And yes, that's petty ego where when you challenge him and you tell him something's wrong, he it's like you are getting sacked for it. But anyway, let's look at this game of Burnley versus Man United. United heads into this game with yeah. So United heads into this game with the following in mind. They have Darren Fletcher as the interim manager. Darren Fletcher will be the interim manager of United for this game and for the Burnley game, for the Brentford game. And it's not the right decision sacking a manager just before Manchester Derby. That is the next Premier League game after this game. And my club is just a circus club. The management, the people who are running it are not proper fans that are proper United fans. Our CEO is a former Man City CEO. Our academy is a former Man City employee, and our owner is a Chelsea fan. So we're run by our rival fans, and this is what you get. This is what you get for being run by your rival fans. Again, you get an owner who doesn't know anything about football, and you get a management who you cannot challenge and you cannot raise opinion. There's freedom of speech in at United, but there's no freedom after speech, and that's a sad thing about this football club is that we are being run by competent owners. The owners and management do not sack Ruben after Ruben lost the Europa League final to Spurs. They didn't sack him for that. They didn't sack him after Gillespie United was knocked out of Carabao Cup by Gillespie. They didn't sack him for that. But when Ruben Amorium challenges a board, that's when he's sacked because he challenges authority. He's sacked for that, but he's not sacked because of underperformance. He's not sacked for other reasons. And others feel, you all know me, that I am anti Ineos, that I don't believe Ineos is the right owners for this club. And I was for Qatar. I believe Qatar will have run the club better than Ineos are running the club. Ineos is with this Ineos team, Ineos will reduce the quality of United and the standards of United. United used to be a team running for competing for trophies, league trophies. Now we are a team competing for cup trophies, and now in this season we are a team competing for top 10 football. That's how the standards have dropped in around 11 years at this football club, and it's a frustrating thing about it. I, as a fan who has been watching United since 2015, watching the how United plays football and everything, and I'm disappointed how the club has downgraded its values. I'm disappointed how the club has downgraded its standards, and looking at how United performed against Leeds, we performed poorly. The players didn't look like they wanted to win. There was no energy in that starting 11. We had 8 defensive players and only 2 offensive players. Cunha performed poorly. Cunha should have performed better in this game, and it is what it is. Sesko should have scored his chances. Sesko, I'm not so impressed with Sesko and Cunha. But anyway, let's look into this game. United travels to Turf Moor, sitting in a position of number 6. If we beat Leeds, we could have been number 5, but the players underperformed. The manager set the team up poorly, and it is. We are facing another relegation side. The last time we faced a relegation side was against Wolves. We bottled 2 points against Wolves, and we played poorly against Wolves. Last time we faced Burnley, it was a 3-2 performance where United won 3-2. We could have easily lost that game, let's be honest. With the way Burnley was playing, we could have lost that game. And we are playing this game with our interim manager. We're playing this game with our under 23 manager. And last time out, and so I know Fletcher and the under 23 has been performing well so far. Let me check the performance. Yeah, so let me share the screen. So Fletcher is Man United under 23 manager, and currently right now the under 23 has been performing quite well. Our academy has been performing quite well, and when you look at United, I don't know why it's taking long to load up. I should have my name. Yeah, so I think that's perfect now. We don't want to change the slide, make it seem like this. Let me change the slide a bit more. Yeah, and I move myself here. Yeah, so currently now, performance taking so long to load up. Anyway, let me. Yeah, take you so long to load up. I'm not so sure why. Yeah, so currently and now the Man United under 23, under 21 has been is currently positioned. Let me remove this. Let me send myself a link to join so that I can share to myself. Yeah, so I'm waiting myself. Anyway, so Man United under 23 has been under 21 has been performing quite well. Yeah, United 23. Yeah, so anyway, let me continue with my point. Yeah, so under 21 has been performing quite well, then currently in position number two, and they are competing for the title. They are 1 point behind East Pitch under 21. Their recent performance, let me see. So recent performance, they have beaten Dortmund under 23 2-0. They lost to Tamwa 3-0, but that's what it is. And heading into this game, it is no what I should share the presentation. Yeah, so United heads into this game number six, and we're first against number 19 in the table. And last time we played against Wolves, Burnley away from home is a 1-0 win. That was under Ole time. Ole time, yeah. The match is being played tomorrow. What I want to see is a win for United. That's what I want to see. It's a must-win game. I want to see us win in a comfortable way. I think this is the first match we're playing in a back four system. Yeah, we're not playing a back three, so there's no excuses from United for not winning this match. We're playing in a back four system. I know Fletcher is having his debut as interim manager, and we tend to perform when we have interim managers on board. Also, what else? Injuries ahead of this game. The elite is injured. The elite is expected to be back after Arsenal or Fulham game. He's meant to be back for Arsenal or Fulham game. Those two, one of those two. Harry Maguire is meant to be back for the Brighton game. That's next game or the Palace game because of his injury. The type of injury he has could be back earliest for the Brighton game, latest for the Palace game. Menu is meant to be back for the Brighton game. Menu is a nearest to be back for the Brighton game. Also, Mount is a nearest to be back. Mount is meant to be back for the Brighton game. I know those links for Bruno and Mount to be back. Mount, I believe, will be back for the next game, not for this game. He's not available for this game. Bruno is available for the Arsenal game, so he won't be available for the FA Cup game. So at least for the Mount FA Cup game, we'll have Mount and Menu. And then for AFCON players, Abumu will face against Mazuari to, on before the Manchester derby. So one of those two will be back. So that's why I put them back for the Manchester derby. Ahmad, I think Ahmad and Ivory Coast could go very far. And I think Ahmad will be back for the Arsenal game. When they might full when they might likely play the full game after being back. Obviously, when you're back, they might give you a rest. Your big up names, yeah. Obviously, when you're back, they might give you a bit of a rest. So you might see some players come off the bench. So I think the elite will be fully back and start the first game against Tottenham or Fulham or West Ham or Everton. That's why I gave the Bruno will start the first game back on against Arsenal. Maguire will start against Arsenal of Villa, and Kobe could start against Arsenal or against Brighton. Depends. So suspensions, there's no suspension so far. There's meant to be injury returns of Mason Mount and Bruno. I doubt Mason Mount will be back for this game. I doubt Bruno will be back for this game. So I've ruled both of them out. Yeah, I'm doing well, Names. How you doing? Yeah, I'm doing well. And also in terms of form wise, Burnley has lost 3 games out of the last 5 games. They have scored only 4 out of they have scored 4 goals, which means Burnley hasn't been fully attacking. I guess it is a benefit not not having AFCON players. That's a boost for United because Burnley rarely finds the back of the net in the last 5 games. They have conceded a lot of goals, 9 goals. That's an average of 2 goals per game that they have conceded. And they've scored an average of 1 goal per game. So they rarely score 2 goals. If United lose, each I doubt we will lose. We could lose by 1 goal difference. United they have been scoring as much as they has been conceding. So whereas one side that scoring goals, the other side is conceding. Yeah, I know you're doing well, because your team is performing well. And also the last time United played against Burnley, it was a 3-2 win for United. It wasn't really the best performance for United at home. We should have performed better or won by greater margin, but we won by 3-2. And then last time we lost against Burnley at the home stadium is in 2009. It was a 1-0 loss. So we have heritage on our side. The same thing we had against Leeds. We had the heritage, but we went on to go to Leeds. Now against Burnley, I want a win. I know Burnley's form has been looking like this: 3 losses, 2 draws. Against Brighton, Burnley played poorly against Brighton. Brighton won the game. Even without the AFCON players, Brighton won the game. Newcastle smacked Burnley. I know Newcastle rarely is affected by AFCON players because they don't have too many black players. And when they do, the only black player they have in their starting 11 is Wissa, and Wissa is out injured. So Everton isn't much affected. It was a 0-0 draw, a boring draw. Bournemouth was a 1-1 draw. I felt like Bournemouth should have beaten Burnley 2-1. Fulham, Burnley competed against Fulham. They gave Fulham a run for the money. And yeah, actually names against Arsenal. I think I want you guys to win against Arsenal, but I doubt you guys will win against Arsenal. I highly doubt. Arsenal has been in good form. Arsenal can beat Liverpool. But again, I want a draw. I'm not backing any of those two teams because they're both my rivals. And United's head to head against Turf Moor, we have we have 4 wins, 1 draw. So we have a very good record against Turf Moor. And as I said, Burnley, they rarely have people who can score against United. They on they have only had Jaden Anthony, who has only scored 1 goal. Assisters haven't been there's no current assisters who has scored against United previously. Mm, United also has not had any goal scorers who has scored against. Yeah, we'll see. Yeah, we'll see names. United has not really had any goal scorers who has scored against Burnley, only mostly assisters like Dalot Shaw. The current ones who have scored against Burnley, they're out injured or suspended. Now, players United could watch out for. Yeah, their goalkeeper, Dub, Dubravka, has had a good game in the last 5 games. Let's see, let's see. Their left wing, their CM has had a good game. He has won the back of the net. Marcus Edwards has won the back of the. He has assisted. Broja has assisted and scored. Jed Anthony has assisted and scored. And this other guy, United players I want to up their game. Zirkzee has been on hot form, scoring in back-to-back games. Cunha scored an offside goal, but he gave a good assist. No, Zirkzee has been vital in United's back-to-back games. He has scored and assisted. Cunha has scored a goal in the last game. He could have scored 2 goals. 1 goal was offside, 1 goal was confirmed. Dorgu has been in good form. Eden Heaven has been in good form. Now Burnley's informed players. Burnley's informed players we have Laurent. These are players who only find the back of the net once. Broja has scored a goal, assisted. Oliver Swen has won the back of the net, and let's see. Yeah, so again, this is a good win, an easy win against Burnley. They don't really have too many little players ahead of Burnley's game. So there's no little player you should be scared of unless United makes these players. I won't take Garnacho back. Obviously, I will not take Garnacho back. Garnacho can stay where he is. Garnacho can stay where he is, to be honest. And also against Chelsea, did he really perform well? He has been performing off and on. So I won't take Garnacho back. He has an ego too big for his age, and the ego doesn't match his skills. Yeah, so I won't take Garnacho back. Yeah, make sure and like for those who are watching. Make sure you subscribe and like. I'm not sure where I went to. Yeah, so make sure you subscribe and like. So my starting 11 against. So my starting 11 against Burnley will be this. I'll have Laments. I'll take Laments here. Laments as goalkeeper. Shaw as left back. And Martinez as left centre back. Garnacho is not in next CR7. Euro had a good game against Leeds. He has had a good game. I I don't think I'll play Head in Heaven. I think I'll bring on Head in Heaven off the bench. Dalot will play because there's no other available players to start. Then I'll play Igate, Caserimo. There's no other CMs. And the CMs we have is either we play Igate and Caserimo or we play wing youth players. And I guess Burnley, I don't want to play youth players. Ooh, that's a good question. Each manager will I take? Each manager will I take? I guess for United, I want a manager who will give us results. So a manager like Aston Villa's manager, Emery, I'll take Emery. Or if we're playing a back four, I'll take Emery. If we're playing a back three, I'll take Glasner. One of those two managers. Depends on what the board chooses. If it's a back three, Glasner. If it's a back four, Emery. Yeah. So I'll also play Zirkzee. Zirkzee as the AM. I'll play Zirkzee as the AM. I'll play Zirkzee. Then I'll play Dorgu as right winger. There's no available. I could have played Matato. I don't think he'll start Matato. He won't risk playing youth as wingers. Then I'll play Cunha as left winger. My thoughts on links on Southgate to United. Yeah, I think it's just the media. We're always linked to Southgate, and I don't think United will ever get Southgate. I don't want Southgate at United. He performed poorly for Liverpool, for England, while I want an underperforming manager at United. So no, so not Southgate at United. I think it's a media that's having lazy journalism. To be honest, any link to Southgate is that's lazy journalism. That's because Sir Jim likes him. The media always links us to him. It, even when Ruben was being appointed, he was linked to United. We didn't sign him. We didn't approach him to be our manager. And the same thing this time. I don't think we'll approach him. And I think Southgate to United is just a dead water thing. Yeah. And then I'll place Sesko on top. Now my predicted bench to come off the bench. I think I'll play Bendia. Heaven, I'll put Heaven there. Chido Obi Martin, Matato, Chelesi, Fredrickson, Malasia, Konki. I know I'll put mostly, yeah, so I'll put a goalkeeper, centre back, a striker, a right winger, left winger, a DM slash centre back, a left back, a centre back, a left back on the right side, and Fletcher. So that will be my bench. We will not get Southgate. Names I can assure you, we will not get Southgate. We will not get Southgate. I think most likely United will get Glasner, but Southgate will not get Southgate. If we get Southgate, I'll I won't be shocked. I'll be disappointed if we get last Southgate, but I doubt we'll get Southgate. Highly doubt we'll get Southgate. I think we'll get a competent manager, and I think our next manager will be Premier, Premier League proven, and it will be Glasner or Emery. One, and with the way it's looking like, Glasner is out of contract at the end of the season, so it might be Glasner actually. Yeah. So that's my bench. My predicted scoreline is a 2-0, 2-1 win for United. It a must win because a win takes us to sixth place. A draw takes us a draw we drop points to sixth, seventh place, and a loss we drop points to eighth place. So it's a must win. What I want to see is good attacking football. I want to see a good controlling midfield. Yeah, I want to see a good controlling midfield. I want to. I feel like Fletcher could most likely play youth players, so we could see Matato getting his debut there. Shelesi could get his debut. I want to see Cunha getting dropped for this game. Cunha's did not perform well for me against Palace. He did not perform well against Leeds for me. Sesko as well, he did not perform well. I want to see Fletcher take risks. He's an interim manager, not like him taking risk will not hurt him. So he's an interim manager. He'll go back to being under 23 manager. And I want to see Chido playing. I want to see Chido playing. I want to see Chido get his a minute. I want to see Cunha being subbed off and Cunha is underperforming. And I feel like this game we could see a youth player getting the debut, either off the bench or as starting debut. If it's a starting debut, I feel like Matato could get the starting debut because Matato has been performing well for the youth team. Or Shelesi. Shelesi might be closer than Matato because Fletcher is used to Shelesi. He has known Shelesi for a long time. If it's a starting debut, it could be Shelesi. And then Konki could come off the bench. Yeah, so what I want to see is Matt's subs coming off the bench. I want to see a good bench. I want to see us attacking well. I want to see us playing well under a back four. And I want to see how United plays. Because I know Fletcher will be in charge of this game and for the Brighton game. So let's get 3 points. Let's go get 3 points against Burnley and let's push and as well let not bottle and lose to Burnley. I'll be pissed if we lose to Burnley. And if you're new, make sure you hit the subscribe button. Like our man said, make sure you hit the subscribe button. Make sure you like the stream. Make sure you comment down your thoughts. I know Names is a Liverpool fan. Make sure you comment down your thoughts and yeah, see you guys next time. I'll see you guys after the game for the review. Obviously, I'll have the review and I'll come on for the watch alongs. For today's watch alongs, I'll come on for the watch along for today. I think what's Afghan watch along. Let me check. Because today's Afghan's fixtures are good fixtures. Good fixtures. Yeah, so I could come on for the Algeria game and yeah, for a good stream. So I'll see you next time. Let me let my outro play out.
Thanks for watching Football Overseas. We appreciate you joining us for today's live stream. If you enjoyed the action and analysis, be sure to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more thrilling sports content. Stay connected with Football Overseas. Follow us on social media, Instagram at